And that was 315 by Bozzy, if you didn't know that song already. And that is probably one of my favorite songs of all time. It's just a complete vibe and I just vibe with it. That's it. I just vibe with it. Anyways, welcome to the first official episode slash trailer of my new podcast, Tea Time with Boba Baddie. My name is Nikki, and I'm going to be your host for this podcast. If you don't know me already, I am 18 years old. I just finished my fall semester of college, my first fall semester of college, and it was definitely a time. I don't know how else to describe it, but it was definitely a time full of stress and all that type of stuff, getting used to online learning and online learning with doing anatomy. I don't know if you guys have taken anatomy either in class or this past semester online, but it is difficult learning anatomy online without like seeing, you know, and without physically being able to like see, visual like body parts of things. And because I'm a visual learner, and doing anatomy online was very difficult, to say the least. But I mean, anyways, I'm just like so glad that I finally finished that final on Monday, which was my last final for the semester. And I'm just so happy to be relaxing now. And I know that all my college students out there are really excited for this winter break, and even my high school students that are listening to this podcast, or anyone listening to this podcast. This holiday season is something that all of us really need right now. But yeah, I'm a nursing major. Shout out to all my nursing majors out there. It is very difficult, but I know we could all do it. Um, I really love boba. What else can I say about myself? I love boba a lot, hence the name Boba Baddie. I love the arts. I love singing, dancing, theater, even though I haven't really done any type of like theater work, but I always wished I did. Yeah, so singing, dancing, cooking, baking. I love all of the arts. You guys may be wondering, why did I even start this podcast in the first place? Or maybe you didn't even have that question in your mind, or you're not even listening at this point. But I decided to just make this podcast because over the course of this whole pandemic, I felt like talking to friends, and FaceTiming friends, calling friends, or sometimes even texting my friends. It just helped me keep my sanity during these times. Like, that was one of the things that made me the most calm, was just talking to my friends and talking about how our lives are going, what's going on in our lives, how we're feeling about stuff, or even just reminiscing on memories. And so I just wanted to bring that into this podcast and talk about, some of my own memories, my stories, and maybe bring some of my friends on here that I've made and some of my old friends on here, and maybe we can have discussions about stuff they're into, stuff we're into, or even stuff that's going on currently. And with that being said, I want to thank you guys for listening to this little trailer slash mini episode of Tea Time with the Boba Baddie. If you are listening to this podcast and you know me and you want to be on this podcast too and talk about something, please let me know. If there's anything you guys want me to talk about, let me know that. And yeah, thank you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next podcast. Bye.